Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. To the house. I said welcome to the house. I dance through that whole intro now every time. I'm over here getting down. All right. Welcome to KC Sportsbook edition of the house, where the house always wins. You guys know the drill. KC Sportsbook, the best way to sign up for and get the best offers in Kansas City. All of Kansas, honestly. And if you're not an avid gambler, you just want to learn, it's a great place to learn about gambling, get access to some tools you might not otherwise have. The KC Sportsbook, make sure you check out the links at the bottom of the page. Go to kccrew.com/sportsbook. Sign up, check out the watch parties. Greg and Joe will be at all of them, or most of them. I don't know if I'll be at all of them. You'll be at a lot of them. All right. Also, real quick, thanks to Coors Light for blocking Greg's face every week and for Joe taking a bite out of it. It's our chillin' drink. Beyond Energy, our motivational drink. T-Mobile, the network that keeps us all connected. And Renewal by Anderson, they keep your house safe, energy efficient, beautiful, by making sure you have awesome doors and windows. Greg is back. So, well, look at this guy. Yeah. Look at that. You should mix Coors Light and Beyond Energy and see how that goes.
Oh. I wouldn't bet on it.
Hey, now you have to do it.
It
is.
All
right, everybody knows the guys by now. We've got the Stash. The Stash doesn't know anything about his hometown. And Joe Lowe's Don't Lose. Joe hates everything. All right. As a quick check-in on last week's standings, and then Greg.
While you're pulling that up, I got a funny little story for you this morning.
Oh no, go ahead.
So so Fox 4, a local TV station, reached out and said, "Hey, you guys want to come on and do a promotion?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's talk about our pickleball tournament." So meet them at Chicken and Pickle this morning. Get on with Tony over at Fox 4. She's awesome. We start the interview. She says, we're here Chicken and Pickle with Greg. Greg, how you doing today? How do I respond? With, I am fantabulous.
That's fantabulous.
And then it went right back to Tony.
That was it. That was your whole quote. We finish
the interview. We get done, and I look at Palmer, who's their videographer, and I'm like, I totally said fantabulous. And he comes back. He says, the moment you said that, the producer was in my ear saying, did he just say fantabulous? So, yeah, I'm ready to get made fun of for that for the next week.
No, you're good, man. You're going to go viral. It's amazing.
Right on brand. I hope so.
All right. Well,
pickleball tournament.
That's good. So, when is the pickleball tournament, Greg? A little shameless plug here. What do you got?
Saturday, 8 a.m. If you think you can take on the Stash and beat him, I will be there. 3.0 below division. But, yeah, 8 a.m. Saturday at Chicken and Pickle, North KC.
Feeling fantabulous.
It's going to be a fan-freaking-tabulous
That's your team name now.
Fantabulous. All right, so last week's scores. Greg, buckle your seatbelt for this.
For good or bad reason?
That was not for you, Greg. Last week's perfect score is Joe Lowe's Don't Lose with 4. And look at the vibes.
Great vibe.
Yeah.
4-0. Stash
I will have
and
one
Myers both win. How you feel, Joe?
I feel great. Man, I feel real good about that. Cheers.
What'd you pick? 4-0. So you chose the Cheaters over the Rays, the Astros over the Rays, and won.
Got to talk about Doug on Nickelodeon when I picked them. Yeah,
that's right. I'm the only one that picked the Bills to cover 10. No, you also picked the Bills. You had to have picked the Bills to cover 10, or else you wouldn't be 4-0. Did you pick the Bills? That you did, right?
Yeah, they throttled. Yeah.
Okay, and then Greg, you and Joe both picked the Eagles to cover. I picked the Vikings. And then you and I picked the under for that game. Greg initially picked the under. By the way, who changes their vote because 2 other people agree with them?
Wasn't the right pick.
That would be Greg.
I'm a
And he
trailblazer.
lost as a result of it. Yeah, I don't think that strategy is going to work out for you. Go against the popular vote. I don't think that's going to work out in the long run. Just if everybody else agrees with you, you should probably stick with your decision. I don't know. That's crazy. You make a decision, everybody agrees with you. I would say stay with that decision.
Well, here's the thing: if I get too far ahead, then it's just you lose the excitement.
I really don't think that's
competition for second place.
I don't think that's going to be the issue with this. I got to be honest.
I can make that happen if you want me to.
Really don't. I don't know, Joe. You think we're going to have to worry about Greg getting too far up in front of us here?
I do not.
I don't either.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, let's look at the cumulative standings just to get this over with. Stash is 8-4. Joe Lowe's has moved all the way into second place, and Myers bringing up the rear, 3 games back with 50,000 games to play. I think we should conclude this first season at 25 bets or at 25 or 24. That'll be 3 more days, and then we'll do it again. Just painful. Okay.
If this was baseball, all of our averages would put us in the Hall of Fame. So
it's true. I don't know. I'm under 5. I mean, if 5 out of 12, I guess, yes. If it was a batting average, that's still pretty good. About 400 and something. Okay, let's start this thing off, guys. I'm going to start it because my game's first. My game is tonight. Let's probably get rid of what's on the screen there. Let's make that go away. All right. I'm a huge Illini fan. So this is going to be tough for me because Illinois is getting 19.5 points now. Started out at 17. Now they're getting 19.5. If I pull it up, actually, what are they getting now? Yeah, they're getting 20 in some cases.
Wow.
So Illinois is 2-1. Chattanooga's 3-0. Illinois should be 3-0. If not for a terrible call against Indiana on a touchdown that was clearly a touchdown and ruled not a catch. But 19.5 points to cover is just tough. So I'm going to say that Illinois does win the game, but they do not cover 19.5 points. And for the record, I hope I'm wrong. I'm going Chattanooga to cover. Chattanooga plus 19.5. Jesus. Joe, what do you got, buddy?
Well, Illinois has 2 things going against it. They are top 5 worst states in the country, and they play in the shittiest, most overrated of all the Power 5 conferences in all of college. A 20-point spread. Give me the Chattanooga choo-choo.
I may change my vote just to say screw you, Joe.
I think Chattanooga might even win this
Oh,
thing.
my God. Would you like a side bet? I'm happy to make it with you. I'll even give you all the odds they would give, which has got to be 4-1.
Right. That would be going way too much with my heart.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to cover the spread, though. I mean, that's
I do think they'll cover the spread because Illinois is not really a high-powered offense. Okay, what do you got, Greg?
Yeah, I'm going to have to fall in line. So we got Chattanooga covering the spread. They're, like you said, they're 3-0. It's the season of the underdogs. Appalachian State is having a miraculous season. That Hail Mary last-second touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Texas almost beat Alabama. I consider that an upset. They lost by just
massive
a few points.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Finally, Nebraska playing at home against Georgia Southern. We almost upset Georgia Southern.
Which is hilarious that Nebraska is considered a massive underdog to Georgia Southern.
Well, we were the favorite, but you know, for comedy purposes, we almost beat Georgia Southern at home. Like you said, though, that's a big spread. Chattanooga's got this.
Yeah, that's
also
tough.
Illinois is in the Big Ten, and I don't like them. If they need a close call to beat Indiana, that's you're never in a good position if that's the case.
That has never been more true. What you just said is extremely true. They outplayed Indiana in every possible way and lost that game. Very sad. Okay,
very Nebraska.
Joe, very Nebraska of them. Joe, you've got Mizzou versus Auburn. What do you got, buddy?
I do. MIZZOU, my alma mater. And you know what? I was astonished when I said, wow, how about that? That's all right.
Ms. Nas.
Yep. Wow, that looks like that's from the 90s or something, maybe early 2000s. That's a good one.
That's what that is.
Oh, yeah. That looked pretty legit.
Ms. Nas is what I've called Mizzou for 15 years as a result of that photo right
Ms.
there.
Nas.
Ms. Nas.
Outstanding. So, like I said, I was shocked when I saw the spread on this one. Just 7. Mizzou is a 7-point underdog. It's not going to be that close. Auburn wins. Auburn wins big. Mizzou is just not good. Not good. Did you see the game against K-State?
I did see the score of the game against K-State. I did not see the game.
Ooh, I wish I was in that same boat. And when you beat Abilene Christian 34-17, you only double them up. That's not good. So,
Not
yeah,
great.
give me Auburn on this one.
Okay.
Love my Tigers, but I just can't do it.
In the Battle of the Tigers, we're going.
Oh, it jumped. It was plus
it's
7. Right?
Yeah, it's
Nope.
7. It's at 7.
wait.
10.5 was the open. It's at 7 now. It actually dropped to 7.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, Greg, what do you got, buddy?
I got this one as a pick 'em. It can go either way. Both teams getting gashed by the run this season, can't seem to stop anything. I'm going to put my good juju on Auburn simply because Mizzou, we go way back in the day with Big 12. I'm going to pull a page out of Joe's playbook and say I just absolutely hate them. So I'm going to sprinkle my little magic fairy dust onto Auburn, and, yeah, they're going to cover.
Okay. Ms. Nas, which you saw the photo. Auburn has Bruce Pearl, right? And quite literally the lowest human on the planet, on the face of the planet. But fortunately for Auburn, Pearl only infects basketball players with his vile, disgusting, eroded morals, his empty vessel of principles, and his complete void and lack of values, humanity. Even
boy, were they good last year, though.
Modicum of respect for humankind. So I'm going to pick Auburn to cover. So we got 3 Auburns on that one. All right, Chiefs versus Colts. Greg, what do you got, buddy?
I think someone was drunk when they set the spread for this game. So we're looking 5.5 point spread in favor of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs going to Indy. Indy's 0-1-1. Matt Ryan coming off 3 picks. Jonathan Taylor, stud running back, can't get anything going. Number 1 wide receiver, Michael Pittman, out with an injury. He's practiced this week, but he's still questionable. So even if he comes back coming off an injured, number 1 receiver, running back's not going to get going. Also, you're playing the Chiefs. That's a no-brainer on the spread. I got Chiefs all day.
Okay, we got Chiefs all day. And Joe, what do you have? Or do you want me to go second? I can go second this time if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Chiefs.
Yeah. It's a classic definition of a trap game, though. And I don't know why the spread is 5.5.
It's low. I mean, really, when you think about it, the spread's 8.5. Indy's at home. They give them 3 points, right? So the spread's 8.5 on a neutral field. That feels closer to right. But 5.5. Go ahead, Joe. Sorry, I cut you off.
The people who set these spreads always know something that
they do.
We don't. I don't know what it is, but they're always just like it's amazing. I can't pick the Colts in this 5.5. They're garbage. Give me the Chiefs. This is a slam dunk.
All right. So far, we're 3-3. So I may have to make a change on my Illinois pick just so we're not picking the exact same game. Over, under. Maybe this is where we switch up. 50.5 points. Over or under 50.5. Greg, what do you have? This is your game.
Yeah. The Colts didn't score last week, so I'm going to take the under.
Okay. So we got the under for stash.
He can't throw 7 touchdowns every day. He'll throw 3 or 4, get the easy dub, cover the spread under 50. What is it? 50.5.
50.5. That is correct.
Yeah. I'll take the under.
Okay. Joe?
Give me the over. Colts have a breakout game. They still lose, and they probably lose big, but they're going to make it.
What does a Colts breakout game look like?
I don't know. They'll probably
21.
I'm thinking
21, 23.
Oh no, the Chiefs defense is just I think Colts hang up 28.
Wow, you think the Colts find a way to put up 28 points?
Right. Well, that's only because the Chiefs score like 10 times, so they're going to get 70. Keep getting the ball right back to the Colts, and here you go.
I'm going to say that the Chiefs might get the over by themselves, so I'm going to go with the over as well. And I am, just so that Joe and I don't have the same picks all the way through, I'll flip my first game, and I'm going to bet with my heart, and I'll take Illinois to cover 19, and that's so stupid. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't, Joe. We're going to have the same picks. I just can't. I want to.
Fine.
But 20 points. 20 points is a lot of points to have to cover when you're. I love my Illini, and they are on their way back. They're going to be a good football team, and they're already a respectable football team now. But they haven't covered a 20-point spread. First of all, they haven't had a 20-point spread probably in 11 years. And they certainly haven't covered a 20-point spread in 11 years. I haven't seen enough yet. I haven't seen enough out of Tommy DeVito to give it, and any wide receiver you can't name. I haven't seen enough to give him a 20-point spread. Chase Brown can't rush for 365 yards and put up 50 points by himself. It can't happen. Okay. So we've got Joe and I picking identical, and we've got the only difference on the entire day is that Greg has the Chiefs Colts under 50.5. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a better job next week of picking some stuff that's got a little more coin toss going on in there, because you can't have identical picks every week. Although it is good for people at home, bet with us on this week because we all agree on pretty much everything. It'd be a good time to bet with us.
We'll see.
All right, I just want to say a quick thank you to PointsBet, to Caesars, to BetMGM, to DraftKings. These are the groups the KC Sportsbook believes in and trusts. You can go look on the KC Sportsbook site. See the fine print about the offers these guys have to sign up. Get signed up. Free money everywhere. Make sure you see the links below. It's legal. Start having some fun. Is there anything we left out? No.
Perfect score. Perfect score.
That's disturbing. But congratulations, Joe, on your perfect week. And don't feel bad. Not just Missouri fans spell their team name wrong. This was on national television 2 weeks ago. Indonesia, which is great. Indonesia, which you would think was terrible, except for the fact that 1 year ago on September, matter of fact, 1 year ago, almost to the day, freshman running back David Holloman's jersey says Indonesia on it. So can you really blame these guys for learning this and actually taking to the game?
They did it on purpose.
That's what they'll say. They did it on purpose, but these guys said they did it on purpose too. So. All right, boys, have a great week. We'll see you in 4 and a half days.
2 to 5 days.